Hi, my name is Upwards and I've been using the Keychron K3 for the last 6 months. And it's not quite what I expected, and I don't think it's what you expect too. Let's dive deeper.
Woke up, told myself to push and never stop. I've been stressed out, watching both these hands around the clock. With my eyes wide, trying to get the panorama shot. Whole world getting blurry to me, answers getting lost. So I watch my back and keep it moving to the front. And remember that the world's yours, do it how you want. You've been waiting here for too long, think it's time for you to move on. Realize that there's real lies in these real times to be strong.
I've been waiting all my life.
The Keychron K3 is the low-profile version of the very popular K2, packing in all the same features and the same form factor, but with some cut corners. The version I have here has the red optical switches, which are also hot-swappable with the RGB backlighting option. Red switches are linear, which means they are the easiest to press on, but with the littlest feedback. In my experience, I honestly think that these red switches are quite a bit mushy. Typing in them is definitely still better than membrane, but I still don't think they are quite as good as their pricing suggests. Pressing down on them doesn't quite give you the feedback that you expect. The good thing is that you can get the hot-swappable version of the K3, which allows you to switch between the brown, blue, and any other switches that you want to try out that will fit in this form factor. You can also opt to use the Keychron switches instead of the optical switches, which are a bit more tactile and a bit more mechanical feeling. The good thing with red switches is that they are actually really quiet. They don't click or clack like the other mechanical keyboards and are great for office spaces and lectures. Moving on to the keycaps, these are pretty standard with plastic shallow molds. They do pick up fingerprint oils easily, but they aren't too obvious with these matte textures. With their shallow design, I do find myself pressing the wrong keys more often than not. Or maybe I'm just bad at typing. Either way, it is still a low profile keyboard, which means that the keys are quite close to each other. You might want to reconsider whether you actually want to purchase a low profile keyboard or not. Keychron always ensures that their keyboards work with both Mac and Windows, even including keycaps and a switch for both platforms. You can use the Keychron K3 with both Bluetooth and cable. It's using Bluetooth 5 and allows for up to 3 connected devices, making switching between devices super easy. We do have an RGB backlight behind each of the individual keys, which do have a few tricks up their sleeves. With many different color combinations and patterns, it's clear that Keychron has put a lot of effort into these. However, in sunlight and in bright lighting, these keys can be really hard to see. The backlight is not very strong and is only really suitable for dark spaces. The Keychron K3 has a metal frame with a plastic bottom and is solid and sturdy while also being lightweight. This makes the Keychron K3 a reliable choice for traveling with or for taking it around places. I took it to my university and it fitted in my bag perfectly fine. It was super lightweight and I could pretty much carry it into any lecture without worrying about its size or if it would break. There are rubber feet along the whole bottom and 2 adjustable feet for the right amount of incline. Overall, the build of the K3 is solid and sturdy. Battery life was quite disappointing to say the least. It only lasted a week at max. I do have backlighting on, but the backlighting is so dim that I don't quite understand why the battery dies so quickly. This is probably one of the biggest downfalls of the K3. The K3 is a solid keyboard with plenty of customization available, along with a compact and low profile form factor that's suitable for travel or office work. It's ergonomic and offers some handy features such as Bluetooth connectivity with up to 3 Bluetooth devices, Mac and Windows support, along with impressive backlighting options. However, I can't help but be disappointed with the K3, from its red optical switches that just feel too mushy, the lack of backlighting brightness, and the poor battery performance, which I do consider to be all key to a good experience. Overall, the K3 is a solid compact keyboard, but it is still flawed. And for those of you who are looking at purchasing the K3, I do really recommend you to reconsider the K3 and really think about what you actually need from a mechanical keyboard. I'm Upwards, and if you found this video useful, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.